Hello, welcome to the Keeping It Pinned podcast. My name's Jake.
I'm Owen.
And I'm Jamie. That's going to throw our three regular listeners off, having a new name here. Hello, Jake. You right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, not too bad. So, Jake, you are one of our oldest and dearest friends, I would say. We've known each other since
Cool.
125 days, wasn't it? So
When was that?
that was a good 10 years ago now.
Must be, but it's probably 12,
well,
13 years.
I was
isn't it?
18 when I started on with 125, and obviously I'm 28 now. So yeah, 10 years ago.
Oh, we're getting old, didn't we?
Bloody hell.
Way back.
29.
Soon flies by. But yeah, we've known each other for years. Obviously, same with Owen. Did you already know Owen?
No, I met Owen, probably a couple years later through Ryan?
Yeah, I joined a little bit later, with Ryan.
That was it. I met you and Ryan at a Kawasaki H2 release day, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was it,
that
wasn't
was
it?
actually it, yeah.
God, that was about 10, 11 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's been a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a little while. So go on then, Jake. Tell us what you ride.
So I'm the same with Owen. I've got a Yamaha MT-07.
Best bike in the world.
Absolutely. Not even got a drop of rust on it. Definitely does.
Doubt.
But yeah, previously then I had a Yamaha YZF R125.
Yeah, that was when we met, and we were just saying actually off pod, we were saying that I saw one in the same colours as yours and everything in the petrol station the other day. I was like, Jake's here. I was like, oh god, he hasn't had that bike for literally like 8-9 years now.
There's just something about your 125 days. It's like
You never forget them.
when in the day you want to sell it, but you get a bit old. You're like, I'd buy that back for any money. I'd pay $5,000 to get that bike back, just so you can reminisce on the.
Maybe there's a YouTube episode in that then.
Oh god, maybe got to hunt it down first. Probably
Yeah,
125. It's a YZF. It's 100% been binned in a bush and scrapped by
definitely,
now.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
day.
all been nicked.
Yeah, probably. And yeah, rip. And then I think my first bike was a Gilera GSM 50, a little two-stroke supermoto.
Beast.
Absolute beast. That blew up. And then yeah.
But you daily bikes for a long while, didn't you?
A good 5-6 years. Yeah, I was commuting, about half an hour, 45 minutes every day. Snow, wind, rain. Like, I don't know. Looking back now, same as you boys, now you're on a bigger bike, you probably find it how like even a little bit of rain now, I'm like, nah.
Why not put myself through that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, heated grips and a RST jacket was enough.
That's what you needed, yeah.
and
Yeah,
now
soaking
it's
wet jeans every day, yeah.
literally. But no, yeah. This is also my first podcast, so
Yeah, so obviously
bear with me.
we're all pretty crap at this anyway, to be fair, at the best of times, but this is Jake's very first one, so we're going to see how we get on. I'm sure you're going to do excellently, or at least far better than me and Owen, because we're Muppets.
we'll give it a go.
We are.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
So, Owen, we'll start with you. What have you been up to since last time you were on? Have you been doing any bike stuff? Because last time we spoke to you, you hadn't even ridden it this year.
No, true. So, yeah, I've been out. Weather's been, well, we're now in June, aren't we? And it has brightened up a little bit. It's been nice, to be fair. And we've got out, me and Jake have gone out. We've gone out with Dan. Came to Snetterton last week to see you as well on the bike.
Yes.
On a track day. We'll get to that a little bit. But yeah, I've had a few days out.
Day you were meant to be at.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
got
We'll
out
circle
that
back
one.
round to that.
Yeah. So yeah, first track day of the year still to come, but hopefully soon. But yeah, it's been nice. A few times I have been out, to be honest. It's good getting back out again. It always feels like you brush the cobwebs off a little bit to begin with, but quickly get back into it and just enjoying it, to be honest. Enjoying whatever good weather we can get.
Yeah, only halfway through the year, but yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Good place to start. Never too late.
No,
Did you feel quite rusty getting back on it, or were you quite quickly back into the flow of things?
pretty quick, to be fair. Like
Yeah.
within a, half a ride, like you take it a little bit easy to begin with, and that's.
I went out with him. He won't get
No. yeah, no, fair point. Jake can attest. Slowing. Yeah, no. To be honest, I have noticed. I've calmed it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just enjoying the ride a little bit more rather than trying to
Actively trying to kill yourself.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but no, it's been
Is that
nice.
the only time you've been out? You've just been to Great Bentley? Oh, how was the meet anyway? Was that?
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was a lovely evening, and it was nice being back there. It's been a while. It's been actually probably
a good couple years now.
a couple of years since we've been there. So no, it's a cool place, and nice selection of bikes. Saw a couple of minis, couple of MTs. Yeah. So, all the best bikes in the world.
Of course.
And it was nice. So hopefully we'll do that again at some point.
100%. We've been rubbish with riding, haven't we?
We have been slacking a little bit.
In a good 2-3 years, isn't it, since we've properly gone out and go. But I feel like, I don't know about you, but after Wednesday, getting out on it properly.
Is that giving you the bug?
All I want to do. I took the bike every day to work.
Yeah, nice.
It's literally, I've just bought a house, so I've just kind of been living in a hole. And
you obviously you have genuinely, you've been off bikes for, what, is it about 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, the last 2 years, I checked on the MOT record, I think I've done about 400 miles.
Yeah.
And that was probably a ride a year and an MOT, which is tragic, really.
I mean, a fair excuse. So, like you say, you've been moving house, you've been trying to get that all sorted. You're now getting to a point where you're sort of leveling out a little bit. How have you been getting on with getting back on a bike? Obviously, you've been sorting out some bits in your garage, ready for the riding season.
The best bit about owning a house is just having a garage you can do what you want with.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I had a lot of stuff I had to do to sort of get my house ready for that point, as you know. But, like, now it's all completed. All your gear's where you want it to be. You've got all your cleaning stuff, like bike's all perfect.
Yeah, tell us about your cleaning stuff.
Oh. It's like, well, I think me and Owen, bit yourself, are definitely quite into like our detailing side of things, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely more so you two. I'm pretty shit with it, but yeah.
We could quite easily spend a good day just cleaning half a car, do you know what I mean? Let alone getting on the bike.
Yeah.
But obviously I had a leaking garage roof, which was like a big thing for us to sort out. So getting that first wash in was just like the beginning of like, there's just something about when you wash your bike, do you know what I mean? Especially when it's like been so long and then you get into it, you've cleaned it, and then it becomes like this perfect machine again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're like, right, now I'm ready. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
like,
get that tingle again.
Yeah.
Get
got
excited.
the MOT, get her out. We went to Bentley, didn't we? And it was just, so good to get out.
Is that as far as you've gone this year until it was MOT and to Bentley?
Pretty much. I've done a little few back roads around here, mainly taking it to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice. Like, the weather's been a bit pants, really, isn't it? Like, especially this week. It's every day it's rained this week.
Yeah.
We had 3 days last week of good sun, and then it's back to typical English.
Yeah, something that we do struggle with over here.
Could be worse. Could be at the TT.
Yeah.
It's been a nightmare this week.
I've seen some of them photos and videos. It seems pretty horrific. They were talking about calling it all off, weren't they, because of the weather? So,
yeah. I was half debating going over, making a last minute trip.
Oh, really?
But I looked at the weather. I'm so glad I didn't, because it's just, it's just been a bit of a write-off, I think, this week, and they've just pushed it back and back and back, and I don't know if things are going to get cancelled, or I think they'll go ahead with some of the schedule, but it's not the full schedule, so it's definitely frustrating, isn't it?
It's not been the best start to the TT, is it? There's been a few big incidents already. I think they were talking about, have they fully cancelled the sidecars now for this year at least? I don't know whether that's going to be a permanent fixture or not. Obviously, you are more clued up on your racing side of things than myself. But.
Yeah, the sidecars were canned on a sort of technical and safety issue. So the engines were restricted for this year. They had restrictor plates put on them to slow them down, but I believe the aero was also altered on them, and they've got flat floors on the sidecars, so they're basically a plane.
It's a sail, isn't it? If the wind catches it underneath, as has been proven this week. It's pretty big incident. I don't know whether you've seen the footage, but literally just goes over a slight crest, doesn't it? And catches the air, and that's it. Flips over.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
horrific. It's definitely horrific. So, fair enough for them cancelling it. It needs a review, and hopefully we'll be back in the future. But it's it just proves how quickly that can go wrong in that sport, for sure. But so I look forward to watching the rest of it. Whatever does go ahead, the senior and the rest of the sport bike race and stuff like that. So it should be on over the weekend. But
we definitely need to do a boys' trip on the bikes to the TT, even if it's just like a couple of days or something.
I think that would be it's definitely a bit of a bucket list thing. Like you say, with the incidents and stuff that have happened this year, I know it happens every year, and people sort of wave their arms around a bit, and I don't know whether it's going to happen again. I'm hoping that it's one of them things that never stops, but obviously there are going to be more and more restrictions put in place, I think.
That's the problem,
inevitable,
isn't it? Bikes are getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
It's just getting to a point where... How many deaths is there this year?
There's two already. Is it two?
Yeah, I think there's been two. Yeah.
And obviously all the spectators as well. I think that's going to be a massive part of what influences the future is when spectators start to get injured as well. I mean, again, a bit of a freak accident. It was a very unfortunate thing to happen, but with young kids and everything getting hurt, I think that's going to really throw a bit of a spanner in the works as to how things go forwards. But yeah, definitely something that I want to get over to go and have a watch of.
Yeah.
Unrestricted road. We probably need to buy a better bike than the MT though to do that, wouldn't we?
Don't know. I
reckon we'd be pretty quick.
It would still be good fun.
I think we'd be quick.
They're good. They're good roads for
Big twisties.
We can still have it's got a good mix. Yeah. No, definitely it would be good. But to be honest, anything two wheels over there, even a car over there is a lot of fun.
Yeah, you've been over.
Dan and I have done it.
In a
It's
car,
really good.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
Didn't you and Dan, when you're doing like a 130 with two bikes on the roof as well?
30.
Well, there's no speed limit, is it? There's no speed limit. So you're
over the mountain.
No, exactly.
Go fast you want.
Restricted, so yeah, you can. And we actually had a police car overtake us. At those, I think we were doing about a ton at that point, and the police car overtook us, and we were like, fair play.
Just on a hot lap.
Yeah. So at that point,
they did have their blues on, trying to slow you down, but
that'd be a good way to mess with you, wouldn't you? Like, oh shit.
why you pull me over? All right, cheat. But yeah, so no, definitely one of these years we will make it happen as a group because it is really good. But I don't think it's going to be going anywhere anytime immediately soon. To be fair, as I'm
gonna have to take this. Sorry.
Go for it.
Cut. Hang on. Yes, apologies. I have returned. Sorry for that very rude interruption.
Don't do it again.
Back.
I'm trying not to. Yeah, so are we... Oh, I haven't said what I've been up to. I've done loads of bike stuff recently.
You have been busy.
I have been very busy. So, obviously, I had my track day at Snetterton. That went weird, I think is the best way to say it. It wasn't actually the best start. When we got there, unloaded the bikes. It was me and our friend Adam who were riding. Oh, and you... Well, yeah, we'll talk about this, shall we? You were meant to be there riding.
I was.
You went to book in.
I went to book in a little too late.
You were a bit
late. I was a bit late, yeah.
Shock, yeah. Been hassling you for ages to do it.
Yeah.
And then you went to book in and
the Index group was all booked up. So, I could have booked in on novice and hoped to move up on the day, but...
You shouldn't be out on novice anyway, should you?
Well, this is true. This is true. It's very true. I would fit in quite nicely, but I just thought... there will be other opportunities. I'll come watch you guys. Be a spotter for the day.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I'll teach you some lines. You can learn a thing or two.
Yeah, how not to go around the circuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Best line is through the grass.
Exactly. How to run wide and do a bit of dirt tracking.
And you did an awesome job at, obviously Adam asked you to do a bit of timing for him as well. That went well.
It did go well. Yeah. Sorry, I was
took photos and
too busy taking notes on what you should have been doing.
Coaching.
Exactly.
I was ready for the debrief afterwards.
Yeah, we'll have it offline.
So you missed out on that one, but I turned up. Got the bike on the paddock stand, lubed the chain, checked my tyre pressure, stuff like that. Went to get it off the paddock stand, nearly dropped it. It sort of went the opposite way to what I was thinking it was going to go. So that was an awesome start.
You kept that very quiet.
I did. Yeah, it didn't go down, but it nearly did.
Oh, fair.
I then rode it over to noise testing. New exhaust on it, so I was like, "Oh, I'm sure it's going to pass." It was
what have you put on it?
It's an AP workshop specific one. So Griff, who obviously we talk about all the time, he's got his own range, I suppose, of exhaust. And speaking to him, I was like, "Do you know what sort of noise levels they run at?" He was going, "No, but I've never heard of anyone fail a noise test with it." I was like, "Okay, brilliant. All right, that would do me."
Fair enough.
102 at Snetterton is the level, or the limit, should I say? And it's not actually that bad. There's much worse tracks for it. And I thought, okay, it shouldn't be an issue then. Turned up. Rather than keep putting the bike in gear, rolling it forwards a bit, clicking it back into neutral, backwards and forwards, I thought, I'll just push it, start to walk it forwards. I was wearing shorts and I burnt my leg on my new exhaust. So I've now got a bit of leg on my exhaust, which is lovely, and a big old blister on my leg. So that was an excellent start.
All we could smell was bacon.
Exactly, yeah.
Was the exhaust okay after?
I haven't actually scraped my leg off it yet, so it's still a bit on there, but
bit of crackling.
A little bit. Pushed it up to the noise test, and I was at 102. So literally right on the limit. They go, yeah, exactly. They sort of said, we recommend that you go and stick a baffle in it. And I thought, well, I haven't got a baffle with me, so I was either stick the stock can back on it, which I really don't want to do. I just spent a bit of money and got it all tuned up and everything. Obviously,
does the Griff setup have are you capable of actually putting a baffle in it? Has he made it like that?
There's nothing to take a baffle at the moment, it will literally be a question of drilling a hole underneath and
just
sticking a baffle in. So I will do it. I'll get round to it ready for the next one. But I just thought, you know what, screw it. I'll take it out as it is. You get 2 chances with a black flag. So if they have like a drive-by noise tester as well, which is 96 decibels, I believe it's net. And if it pings that on your way through, then they'll black flag you. They'll tell you, right, you need to sort your noise out. If you go out and you get caught again with the same thing, then you're done. You're done for the day. You're permanently, or you're banned for the rest of the day, basically.
Sports.
The MT then, because your bike is very loud without the baffle. Do you have to put the baffle in it for track, or is yours under the?
Yeah, no, I don't think it would pass without baffle.
Do you reckon? What about mine? Mine's a little bit quieter than yours, isn't it?
With the baffle out, you mean?
No.
Yours is baffle in.
Yeah.
You reckon you're louder than his with baffle in, quieter than baffle out? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd say mine is definitely louder than yours without the baffle.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked how much
yours will need a baffle, definitely. Mine without a baffle, I believe, is 105.
Oof. And with, do you know?
I think it's about 98.
Oh, so you should be.
I'm well under.
Yeah, you should be alright then, Jake, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because, obviously you haven't attended a track day yet, have you?
Not yet. I've been a bit of a wet wipe. Just, again, same excuse, really. Wet excuse, but just house in it. Like, we're now to the point where, if you can give me a date that's a bit more advanced than 2 weeks.
I do keep giving you,
it's just
a few days notice.
Yeah. I can't track day tomorrow.
They want 2 weeks notice, and Jamie always messages me on like 13 days, so it's like auto declines it, and you're like, right. But we definitely get one done. We just need to. I'd like to do one this year, or even a few this year.
We were talking about track bikes for you, weren't we? But I think we've sort of. Well, you've decided that maybe.
The problem I've got is neither of us. You're quite far away. You're about 40 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Owen's 10 minutes, so I'm like, if I get a trailer it makes it very easy for everyone to then I can grab Owen, jump and go, grab him by the horns.
Owen is the bane of my life when it comes to trailers. One, you're a pain in the ass to get hold of and trying to arrange anything with.
What are we talking about?
Equally, we sort of have a shared trailer. I don't need that anymore because I've got my van. The only reason I need that trailer and still keep that trailer is to cart you about, which, like Jake says, you're 40 minutes in the wrong direction from Snetterton.
Yeah, but to be fair, thinking about it, we could definitely go halves on renting a van. Because you can get a van for like £80-ish, can't you? About £80 a day, can't you?
Yeah, thereabouts, yeah. That's
so, to be fair, would you need it 2 days to load up stuff?
You've got to get there for sort of 7-ish, ideally.
Yeah, because that's the biggest downfall. Obviously, you're the only guy who's got the van.
Hell yeah, brother.
So, it's either we'll drive to Jamie's, stay to Jamie's, or Jamie's got to then do a big old round trip. I suppose it's not too bad if you're getting both of us. But then you got a track day, sort the bikes out, pick us up. Do you do that the night before? Do you then get us in the morning?
I usually end up picking Owen up the night before, getting his bike loaded up. My trailer doesn't stay at mine either. It stays down the road, so I then have to go and drop it off.
Yeah.
But usually with 2 bikes on, but obviously I've got my van now, so my bike lives in the van. But it will be your bike on the trailer still down the road. Then got to go and get that the next morning, meet you at the track. At the end of the day, after the track day when you're already exhausted, go back and drop you off, unload your bike, which takes usually about 2 hours for some reason.
I've probably got to do an oil change.
Yeah, exactly. Drive back, drop my trailer off, and then eventually get home and sort my stuff out.
Yeah.
So it's quite the event taking you with me.
I reckon by the end of this year...
Isn't it worth it? Isn't it just worth it?
No.
It's both on the other end. Not too bad. We get a lift,
you're
got to do nothing.
Carting around everywhere.
Free
you ain't got to worry about anything.
Loving it.
We'll get you a Mackie.
Got my own personal shoot there. So's my bike.
I do think, though, end of this year, definitely need at least a trailer.
Yeah.
Because,
might want a tow bar as well.
Yeah. The problem I've got is, maybe. Ratchet strap, that'll do.
I've seen worse.
But for us, it's like, it's the MT. I want to track the MT, just, I've had it for 7-8 years, so I'd love to take it on a track. But it is not a track bike. It'd be alright for like a novice session, which is what I'll probably do for my first one. But... I want like an R6. Do you know what I mean? I want like if I'm doing track, I want.
Did you say a Millie? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the Yamaha Millie.
The Millie that you need to buy.
I don't know. I got to give you an edge though, innit? I? So if I have a slower bike, you might be able to keep up with me.
Is that right? Well, let's get you on track and we'll see how we go, shall we? But I mean, obviously, you can comment. You can comment on how the MT is on track.
Awful, mate. No, to be fair, it is a half decent bike. I think.
Bear in mind as well, I've got stock rear suspension.
Yours is standard.
But they're basically identical other than that, aren't they? You've got...
Be interested to give it a go.
We've both got front springs, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a rear shock that's different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But that's the thing, the brakes are... What was that?
Apologies, carry on.
Excuse-moi.
Yeah, so the thing with the Yamaha there, I love the bike, super fun bike, great for road riding, great for like A2 licenses.
Best around.
All that, yeah,
Always
perfect.
said it. Yeah.
But it's the limitation on brakes are okay. You know, we've both put braided brake lines, better pads, and they're still... They are better, like, are marginally better, but, you know, you jump on, like, Brembos, do you know what I mean? Like, you boys ridden bike Brembos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to like some of the...
It's a big noticeable difference.
Some of the radio Brembos. It's not the same. But to be fair, I think it's fairly well braked for what
weight
it
and
is.
size, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's probably just a little bit of doubt in my mind. I'm like, you know, it's... I love the bike, not slating it, love it a bit. I just don't think it's got the oomph and the... It'd be good on the corners, you know.
The problem is, I mean,
any straight line you're going to struggle.
That is the issue,
people
yeah.
do. Yeah, Snetton is quite a quick track with 2 long straights in it. But I mean, you do get people on CB500s and stuff like that there. So, you know, it's definitely doable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just think for, like, you know, I'll definitely do at least 1 or 2 on the MT just to, you know, I've got the bike, just saves buying another one at the moment, etc. But, yeah, I really want a sports bike. I really want, like, you know, like R6, CBR, something like that. Like, get your proper knee down, proper tuck in, you know, like full race spec.
Elbow if you're Jamie.
Oh,
yeah.
You're getting there.
Mini.
You were trying.
Miles off. I basically only just get my knee down. Right?
Oh, yeah, no, it's probably going to take me like 5 years to get knee down, but nothing a bit of sandpaper on the knee pads.
Yeah, exactly. You can fool some people.
Yeah. But
yeah, I think to be fair, like I say, there's definitely some slower bikes that go on track. I mean, SV650s, your ER6s, stuff that people race in the Mini Twin series, they're all similar sort of power.
Yeah.
I think they. I mean, obviously, you've done how many now on the MT, Owen?
Well, what would it be? At least 5, I reckon, yeah.
And like you say, you're still getting around a lot of people on sport bikes, which I would imagine is probably a lot more fun than
it is
than being on a later bike and being overtaken by a CB. You're the other way around.
Yeah, no, definitely. It does feel good being able to overtake the quicker bikes. You're obviously at an advantage by having a quicker bike to begin with. It's easier, it's less work, but it is good fun doing it, and so I do enjoy it, and it's, you know, it's a capable bike.
Probably
definitely.
quite good for honing your skill in as well. Like you've got to carry more corner speed and things like that. Being on a lower power bike, it probably does help, rather than just relying on the power.
Yeah,
but then again, I get it at the same time. It's sort of if you are already at that disadvantage by being on a smaller bike, you work really hard to get around someone around a corner, and then they just bugger off again on the straight.
Oh,
you get held up the rest of the lap again.
Soul destroying when you get down the back straight. You know, you've done the infield, you've overtaken 2 or 3 bikes, and you feel like a beast, and then you get down the straight,
one straight, all gone
straight past you. Like, but that's just part of the fun of it, to be honest.
I definitely think me and you need to do a MT track day, because, like, you know, like when we went out in COVID and things like that. Obviously, we had like 6 months of just pure riding, and we were just on each other the whole time. It'd be nice to see, have a little competition.
1v1.
Yeah, and and see what we can do. But
no, definitely. It would be cool if we could both get out on the same bike, for sure. And then once I finally get the Mini finished.
Yeah.
How is the Mini?
Finally.
How is it coming along?
A duel. It's going alright. It's getting there bit by bit.
I just realised I was meant to bring your nuts and bolts.
Oh,
very much forgotten.
That's all right.
Sorry, carry on.
Still got 6 months till he's
right.
anyway,
That's true.
Um,
A couple of self tappers will hold your rear sets on, won't they?
that's fine. That's what I do for the brakes and everything.
So sorry, how are you getting on with the Mini?
Yeah, it is getting there bit by bit. I will get out on it this year. It's just a question of when. He says.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few more bits. Still need some fairings.
What have you done since we last spoke about it?
What?
Because after my track day, when you went to come and watch, you said, "Oh yeah, I've found a bit of motivation to go and do some bits to it, didn't you?" Did you do anything?
I've done a couple of bits. So it's had. I bought some rear sets for it. It needs a couple of parts. I bought some second-hand rear sets, which seemed a really good deal, but then they arrived and they were missing a couple of bits.
Nice.
Basically take you to the cost of new ones.
Little bit, but all right, I'll save myself a couple of quid.
That's the story of that bike, isn't it?
Yeah. And so the rear sets, they relocate the rear brake master. So done a bit of work with that, rear brake line, and got some of the brakes bolted up, and new pads put in. But yeah, it still needs a little bit. You're right down there. But getting your knickers in a twist.
I am. I'm trying to work out what's what. Hang on. Around there. Right, let's shoot.
But no, it's coming along. I will try and work on it over the next couple of weeks a little bit further. Yeah. And we'll see where we get to with it.
You sent me a nice set of track fairings just now.
Yeah, I found some earlier in Belgium.
Well, excuse for a road trip, isn't it?
Well, it is. So I might see if he can post them for £5.
I think it's getting to the point now where you just put the bits that you've got, just stick them on, just so that you can get out and ride it. Yeah, I know they're road fairings and that, and some slightly tatty ones from when it went down, but just like I say, unless you're spending loads of money on buying them new, they're quite hard to come by. I'll just send it with what you got, just for the sake of being able to ride it.
First track day, there's probably going to be a few teething problems. If you're going to have a wobble,
what are you talking about?
I mean, it's going to be mint, it's perfect. But just in case, something did go wrong for your first ride, didn't do a bolt up properly or something, or
sounds about right.
Definitely sounds something that you could do, but. Sorry about that. It's alright.
I'm doing lots of tweaking of wires and microphones at the moment.
You're babysitting a bit today, aren't you?
I am a little bit. We're all over the place with this one. It's been a while, but so that's your update on the Mealy. I think we should play a little game.
Ooh.
We'll play a game of 20 questions, shall we?
All right.
So, 20 questions. You're not allowed to use your phone. That's cheating.
Okay.
So, 20 questions is basically you two. I've thought of a bike. You two get to ask me questions. You've got 20 of them. I can only answer with yes or no. You have to work out what bike I'm thinking of.
Oui.
Simple
All right.
as that.
Let's give this a go.
I suppose if you take turns with asking questions, we'll go from there. I've got the spec sheet up in front of me because I'm terrible with stuff like this anyway. Okay. So we'll see how we go. But it's not up to me to remember. It's up
is it a
to
Millie?
work it out. God damn it! It is not a Millie. Is that one of your questions?
Oh, I just assumed it'd be Millie. But
no, I've gone not too obscure, but not a Millie.
Okay.
Right, go on then. Who's starting?
Go for it, Jacob.
Is it Japanese?
It is.
That narrows it down somewhat.
Owen, your turn to ask.
Is it a sport bike?
No.
Is it pre-2000s?
They started making them pre-2000s, yes.
I think the answer's yes to that.
Yeah, but there's different variants.
Oh.
So the one I'm thinking of specifically, no. Which is giving you a bit of a clue, but there you go.
Okay. Is it a naked bike?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Naked bike Japanese.
I hope you're not Googling this.
No, I'm not.
Yamaha? Is it a Yamaha?
It's not.
What?
5 questions in.
Best bike manufacturer in the world. What are you talking about?
After Aprilia.
Well, yeah, quite. Are they still on the market today?
No. I'm going with no.
This is tricky.
Or no?
Alright.
No.
Not Yamaha. Japanese. Kawasaki?
Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
quick as fucky.
Shit.
Okay. Are they raced? Or
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
A naked race bike?
Yeah.
Oh no. I was going to say, it's not Kawasaki though, so don't worry.
Nope. Is that another question?
Nope. That was just out loud thought.
Okay. This is nice quick fire.
Yeah, it's not good.
Super quick fire. We are on it today.
Are we 4-cylinder?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I might. Do they do a 600 and a 1000cc variant?
No.
No. Oh, okay, that's...
yeah, it's 10 questions. You're halfway there.
Scuppered my plan somewhat. I thought I had it. I don't think I have it anymore.
4-cylinder, naked, Japanese, just after 2000s.
Pre, wasn't it?
Pretty.
Started pre 2000s.
Started pre-2000s.
Yeah, but
Pre-2000s.
not the one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Whose turn is it? Oh, no,
Lost
Jack,
count.
it's yours.
Yeah, I'm just being autistic over here.
Would never.
It doesn't sound like you at all.
Naked, Japanese.
I mean, you've still got
race
some
bike.
other manufacturers that.
Well, Aprilia.
It's Aprilia.
Wait, no, that's
Japanese.
Italian.
as soon as you
Whoopsie.
get the
I've got a million
manufacturer,
mine.
I'd imagine you're probably going to get the rest. So maybe carry on down that road. I don't know why I'm helping you.
It's not my turn.
Go on, you go. You shoot.
Is it Suzuki?
It is.
Ah,
It is a Suzuki.
So we're 11 questions in.
I hope it's not a bandit.
Jake, it's your turn to
Is
ask
it a
question.
bandit?
It's a
No,
bandit!
worst bike ever.
Okay.
Go on.
I
Are you
that
going to
was-
dispute
Did they
this?
actually-
I am
Disease?
going to dispute this one.
Go
Yeah. To be fair, I did say 1000.
You did.
It's an 1100, isn't it?
It's a
Or 12, that's 1200.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Womp
If
womp.
we're being pedantic here, I knew
That's not pedantic.
it's factually correct.
I didn't know that they raced bandits.
Yeah, loads of people race him in.
Cool. Makes sense,
the
'cause how much
pre-injection
they're sold
classes and
and-
stuff like that.
yeah.
There's, quite a few people.
God,
race
it'd be like trying to throw around a bus, wouldn't it?
I'd imagine they're pretty hefty to chuck around. But I actually, talking of bandits, I had to take our works one for its MOT the other day in the pouring wet. It's a Bandit 1250, so 2011. I think they moved on to 1250s a bit later on. Genuinely pleasantly quite surprised because obviously I had a Bandit 600.
You're getting old, Jamie.
I know, I
Yeah.
think I might be, but the 600, I was
Get
like,
a GS, mate.
Yeah, well,
I genuinely, my 600, I found it really boring. All right, it was a good bike. It was fine at everything.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say a
good.
bandit's fun.
No, it wasn't
60.
fun. Like I say, the 600 wasn't fun, but the 1250, I jumped on it, and I the first time I sort of pinned it a little bit, I was like, bloody hell, this thing is quick.
I
I
bet
thought,
they've
this
got
is
some
genuinely peppy,
Yeah.
and I googled it, 97 horsepower.
Really?
Whereas
Oh,
you think like
torque, I
the
reckon.
yeah, they're very torquey, but you think like the Tuono, obviously that I've been used to riding, V-twin, 130 horsepower, similar sort of torque to the Bandit, but it felt slower than the Bandit did. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was
Must be
because it was
torque, I
yeah, it
reckon,
must
all
be
that
torque. And
pull.
maybe the first time being back on the road for a while as well. Obviously
Fair.
having the trees and everything right next to you gives
Yeah.
a bit of a false sense of speed, perhaps. But yeah, genuinely pleasantly surprised by that Bandit.
What are your... I know you just said obviously you're quite pleased with the bandit, but what do you think... with bandits, for me, I always think they've got quite a lot of stigmatism of being like a...
Go on.
Most unreliable bike in the world, never break down. Yeah, get yourself a bandit. It's for me.
they
It's
are a
like
bit
a
of an old man
very
bike, aren't they?
Like Dan had one for
Yeah.
was it 600?
Yeah, same as
Yeah.
So Ray's
You know.
was the first gen. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
OG.
Again,
Yeah,
think
OG.
that's not a bad bike to get yourself into.
Fine at everything.
Yeah, reliable.
Yeah.
Loads of parts. I don't know. I just look at a bandit like.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing is that's the view that I went into this one with. I was like,
Yeah.
this is going to be boring, isn't it? It's going to be so dull.
Fair.
And I was genuinely like, this is actually not that bad. And seat height wasn't actually that high. Either,
Quite
which is
surprised me
quite
there. They do
helpful
look
for me.
big, didn't they?
Yeah, they do.
So-
They're quite chunky, but maybe it's the later ones are a bit lower. or
Maybe I
whatever,
should
but
ride one.
Maybe. We'll have to get on the phone to a couple of people.
Oh.
Test ride.
Anyway, what did you think of the game? 20 questions. It worked, didn't it?
It
was
worked.
nice,
It
nice and
worked.
quick fire, very snappy.
Yeah.
It was quick fire.
Very
that was
quick.
a good warm up. It was a good warm up.
Yeah,
I think we'll
well,
have to
look,
try that one
I
again.
tried, all right. It's either of you two, your turn to find to think of a bite next time, and I'll be on the other side.
We definitely need to bring in some games, don't we? No. I reckon we can get guess
Monopoly?
the bike by the sound or
Yeah,
something. Or,
yeah, we can do something like that. Well, I have actually. If we
Yeah.
fancy it, I've got another game.
Go on.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, all right.
Love games.
It's a test cast, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We're seeing how we get on. I've got a game that I'm very inventively going to call Higher or Lower.
Okay.
Now,
That's
I
original.
wonder where that's
It
from.
is.
I've never heard that before.
well, this is in a different context, right? Because as I've mentioned before, slightly vertically challenged at 5'5". Something that I look at quite often when I'm looking at bikes is the seat height. So this is a genuine.
Lower.
Is it higher or is it lower? So I've made a bit of a list of. Hang on, I cannot find my list. Hold the line cooler. I found my list. So I've made a list of our bikes of our little group, and I've googled the seat heights of each one, and you two need to guess: is it higher or is it lower than the last one? So we're going to do a point system here. All right. So you two are battling against each other on this one.
Let's do
Bring it on, brother.
So we're going to start off with the classic MT-07 versus Gen 1 RSV Millie. Which one do you think is taller than the other? Owen, you've got a bit of advantage of this.
I've never sat on a Millie.
Both of them.
Yeah, I've never sat on a Millie.
This is a good guess for you, Jake.
Hang on, it's just like a buzzer. We've got like a.
No, there's no speed. You both make your decision.
I'm what 5'9", 5'10", and the MT's quite low. I mean, I'm 6'4". I weirdly think the Millie is higher.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'd say the Millie's higher.
You are both correct. The MT is 805 millimeters. The Millie is 825. So 20 mil taller seat height on the Millie.
I actually thought it'd be more than that.
I thought it would be a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, maybe that'll throw you off for this next one then. Keegan's ZX7R. Do we think it is higher or lower than the Millie?
Ooh. I think Keegan's looks a bit more sporty.
Okay, which makes you think...
But then, is it a trick question? I think the Millie is still taller.
Okay, Owen, what do you think?
I'm going to go lower.
Okay.
I'm going to...
As in, what's lower?
The Kawasaki's lower.
Okay, so you're both saying the same thing?
I'm saying Millie's higher.
Yeah, so you're both saying the same thing.
No, he's saying...
Yeah.
Yeah, but we might be saying the same thing. Just the opposite way.
I hate to break it to you, you're both correct.
Hey!
The ZX7 is only 790 millimeters, so 35 mil lower than the Millie. Which I was quite surprised at, actually. Yeah, I was surprised at how much.
You should get one of those, Jamie.
I should. That would help. So let's then skip to... I should have had an extra bike on here because obviously Dan's bought his new bike, which I haven't added on here. But
that's a big reveal, isn't it?
On to Dan's other bike. We'll maybe loop back round to that. RS660. What are we thinking? Higher or lower than the ZX7R?
The Aprilia is quite an upright bike, isn't it, compared to like that sort of style of bike,
for a
isn't
sports bike, yeah.
I'm gonna say
Happy
the
shopper.
I don't know. I've ridden that. To be fair, Dan's bike is. I think Dan's bike's taller. Maybe Dan's bike.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
I'd go with
3 for 3.
6 City is higher.
3 for 3.
Yeah, mate, we're getting too good at this.
This is not going well for me. Right, I think.
I just want to say I'm answering first and no one's copying me.
I have noticed that, actually.
No.
You seem to agree with everything you say. You're trying to make it out that you're saying something different by saying,
it's saying the opposite
the other
way
one
around.
is higher.
Just so everyone knows on this podcast, well, my MT-07 is faster than Owen's.
Oh, yes.
Just so everyone knows that.
Has been an ongoing battle.
We need that
No need for that
somewhere.
blasphemy.
Right?
Right, so you were right, the 660 is higher. But what do you think is higher between the RS660 and Sam's 2014-ish Street Triple R?
Ooh.
Go on, you got to go first.
Yeah, thank you very much. I reckon the Street Triples are higher.
Okay.
See, I think the 660.
Do you? Go on then. Only one of us can be right.
Is that what you
I think the
locking
660
in?
is higher, yeah.
Jake is correct.
Oh.
The 660 at 820 mil and the Street Triple at 800 mil.
Fair.
Wow.
Right, what have we got next? I think these next two are going to be really hard for you two to work out, right? It's pretty close. The Street Triple or Ryan's CBR 250RR MC22.
In like naturally you think, well, Ryan's is a tiny little 250 sports bike, so quite low down, but I find those older generations tend to be a little bit taller, don't they? So that's a tricky one.
I reckon it's a trick question. I reckon the 250 is higher.
Okay. Jake?
I'm going to say the Triumph just to mix it up a bit. That's a total guess.
Oh, and you're a fucking idiot.
I'm struggling. That's not like...
The CBR is 735 millimeters tall, so a fair bit lower than the Street Triple. 65 mil lower than the Street.
Wait,
Triple.
so
What's a trick question?
Wait, so the Triple's lower than the...
No, the Triple's higher.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
So you got it right again. You're 2 points
5-3.
ahead, Jake.
Get ready.
13S R6. What are we saying? So Adam's bike, this one, obviously.
Adam's lovely 13S.
To the Triples?
No, sorry, compared to the CBR 250.
Track bike's lower.
The what? The R6 or the CBR? Ryan CBR?
I bet there's nothing in it. I'm going to say the track bikes, the R6, the R Chic is lower.
You think R6 is lower? Yeah, Owen?
Yeah.
R6 is higher.
R6 is higher. You are
Boom.
right. By quite a long way. The R6 sits at 850 millimetres, so 115 mil taller than the CBR. So yeah, big difference between the two.
Yeah, you would struggle, wouldn't you?
I would struggle. And now, to top it all off, we've got Brandon's XR400.
That's like 6 foot tall on his own, isn't it?
Well, I think you boys are going to struggle with this one.
Yeah, versus a Blaster
the
Mini Moto.
R6. Yeah, so R6 versus XR400.
XR400's got to be taller.
All day.
Yeah, the XR is 930 mil tall.
Wow.
Yeah, a long way. So you
First
compare
even-
that.
Even
you compare that
Brandon tiptoes on that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I definitely do. I'm going to hop from side to side when I ride that bike.
You need stilts, wouldn't you?
I would. So who? Jake, you won that by a point, I believe.
What do I get?
Ooh.
We'll talk about that later, Rob.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep it on PG.
But
Do
yeah,
I
so
shower before or after?
both, I'd advise. I think that game was alright. What do we think?
It was nice.
No, I do.
Caught
I
you off
did like
guard
that.
with a couple of. I genuinely thought when you started off getting them all right, I was like, oh god, this is gonna be dull.
We are
You're just gonna
all-
get them all right.
We are all very sweaty, though, aren't we?
Yeah, it is a bit warm in it. Let me push that open.
Not literally, I meant like about
Yeah, good. So there we go. Another little game. Maybe one that we'll have to do some more on next time.
Yeah, no, it was good. I like that. I did
Right,
like
should
that.
we move on to some? Oh, how long have we been going for actually? 52 minutes with a bit of
52.
guff at the start and in the middle. Should we go for? Should we do a little topic, a little discussion to end it all?
Yeah.
End it all.
And yeah,
This is
it's been that bad. Terrible podcast has been.
Right, let's have a look. Let's get like every other.
I'll just shut myself out.
Right,
No, it's the common denominator.
I'm sorry.
right.
Get
Go on.
Keegan back.
I'll let you two decide a topic. Have a look through the list. You can choose.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, I got one
Put me on the
already.
spot there.
Oh, okay.
What about
Jake's
the
taking
old-
over. He's coming from one episode.
Oh no!
and he thinks he
This
owns
is
it.
now
Cool.
called Jakey Boy Goes. Yeah.
Jakey Boy Podcast.
So the track or the super sports bikes on road.
Oh.
I think that's a good one because I reckon if you asked us this question like 8 years ago, we'd have a very different answer.
Yeah.
But we're all old now.
Yeah.
We are getting old.
I think, yeah, BMW F1000R on the road looks sick.
Yeah,
Like you
very
see
cool
that, you're
bikes.
like Wicked bike. Bentley Bike Meet. It's nice to see all the cool bikes.
Yeah, even though they're
Lovely.
usually ridden by a guy in shorts and a tank top.
Yeah.
Stand up
Proper way to ride a bike.
Yeah.
to be
That's
fair.
the only way to ride.
I
an
mean, you own a
F1000.
BMW. It's kind of
It's gonna be done.
if I had one, I'd do the same. But
BMW drivers, honestly.
Yeah, I think-
All the
Whether they got
yeah,
cars or bikes, just
I think the thing that's changed for
top tier.
for us is like we've rode quite quick on roads, haven't we? Like we've all done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Your Honour.
I
never.
mean,
hypothetically.
yeah. But yeah, do you think now you would want to buy 1,000?
The closest I've got is I had my old CBR 600 F3, so nothing on a modern sport bike, especially not a modern liter bike. but I found myself getting quite silly on that bike to the point where I had a couple of little moments and I was like, I don't need to be doing this. And I think again, it wasn't necessarily particularly quick, but the fact that they always want to be revved out and they're a little bit of a screamer and that, I think that encourages you to go quick quite a lot. And like I say, I pulled myself out of having sport bikes in what are they called?
Quotation.
Bunny rabbits.
Quotation,
Bunny
rabbits. Out of sport bikes, and that's when I got my ER6N, which arguably a very boring bike in comparison. But I thought maybe having a parallel twin, they're going to be a bit more torquey, and then it's not going to want to make me go quick.
Did you have these thoughts though? Whilst you owned that bike, or do you think now you're an old, you sat back and went,
no? That's why I came away from it, was because I thought a sport bike is just unnecessary on the road. I wasn't really doing any track days at the time.
That's fair.
I thought just for the sake of having something on the road, I just need something with a little bit of torque, something that don't get me wrong, on most bikes you can do many illegal things.
Oh yeah.
But I thought it's not going to really encourage me to do those things like a sport bike would, and so that's when I got rid of it and I got the ER6. I know. Since then, I've ended up on a 1000cc V twin, which, all right, again, not a super sport in the sense of nothing compared to the modern 200 odd horsepower bikes, and equally being a V twin, not quite so revvy. So it's sort of a bit of a compromise in my head.
But that's track, and that's track.
It's become a track bike. Initially, I bought it because I thought, we were going to do our Germany trip and things like that.
True.
I thought, it's going to be a bit more comfortable doing it on a bigger bike and stuff like that. So
but weird choice of brand to.
To do some long miles where you've got no chance of recovery. Possibly a questionable decision, but hey, it's
good content.
Touch wood, it's done me all right for now. It's been pretty good.
You've had a few though, haven't you? You've had sports bikes on the road. You've had the
GSX-R.
Yeah,
2 CBRs.
Yeah.
Actually.
I came across a photo the other day of your 600F that you had for a couple of weeks. I was like, I completely forgot this bike ever existed.
Just like
all of my other bikes.
ZX600.
Oh yeah, I never even rode that one. And my Triumph 1050 Sprint.
Oh yeah.
For a test ride.
Well, I rode it home. And then I took it out once and I realised that it was just stupid. It was a slightly damp day. And where I get my bike out from the side of my house, I had to sort of wheel it around and lump it up. Only ever so slight little grass verge. And it took like 7 attempts to get up this verge. It was that big and heavy and stupid. I literally took it out for a little ride, a little bit of a blast, and got home, wheeled it away, and I was like, right, yep, no, that'll do me, that bike can go.
It was definitely winning the game of higher or lower, that wasn't it?
That was, especially, maybe
we
will definitely have to do a higher and lower on weight as well.
Yeah.
I think that could be an interesting one. But yeah, the same thing with it being, all right, it's a triple, but again, a 1050, a fair bike, you don't really get so much of a sense of speed on it, so you end up riding it a bit quicker. And I'll hold the line caller. What do you want? I can't remember what we're saying now. Where were
Action.
Chasing the racing.
You've had about 1,500 motorbikes.
Yeah. So the other thing that Triumph had is it registers your top speed.
That's
and
cool.
it like logs it. It is cool. Also becomes a competition. So I found on that one ride that I did, I'd pull over and be like, I can beat that easily.
It's like when you see those LED slow down 56 mile per hour. I can do better than 56.
Brilliant. Hypothetically.
Does it go in double digits? I mean,
triple digits.
This is all
I drive an MT. It doesn't do double digits.
Yeah, that's true. You just about break 30.
But
yeah, so going back to what we were saying about sport bikes, I think I still get why people would want them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously me and you all three of us actually, we're all big fans of the 13 SR6. We bang on about them all the time because they're bloody mega bikes. And even if I stop riding on track, I'd still own one.
100%.
So it's quite sort of counterintuitive what I'm saying. Like they're not a good idea.
Yeah.
Or at least not for perhaps someone like me who does get a bit silly sometimes.
That's the thing, isn't it?
It's like anything. It's only going to go as quick as you twist the throttle.
But the problem is you're not buying a bike like that to pop to the shops.
No.
You're buying it to go out for a little spank, and and
yeah.
The other thing as well, it's like, for me, it's like, say if you did buy like a brand new S1000RR or Ducati Panigale or something, there's so much potential for you damage on a bike, 20, 30 grand bike.
Yeah.
That puts me off quite a bit.
So do you feel the same about a new other bike though? So like not a sport bike. If you spent 20 grand on a, I don't know, an adventure bike or a cruiser or something like that.
Yeah, to be fair, like, yeah, you could easily spend 20 grand on an adventure bike, and plenty out there. You'd be like, yeah, I'm happy with that. But I probably wouldn't be as.
You think you'd be more restrained?
You know, like if I'm buying an adventure bike, it's going to be fully laden and I'm heading somewhere. Do you know what I mean? You might, you know, get a little bit carried away in the twisties and things, but I don't know. It's like we've all had incidents with cars and other riders or drivers, etc. But I suppose like in terms of money, say if you bought a second-hand 1000 or like a cheaper 1000, you'd still.
Oh, you can still pick up an S1K for like £6,000.
Yeah,
like, an older GSX-R 1000.
I don't know. It's just that. Imagine, you know, when you go around corner country roads, we all ride country roads, especially where we live, and then how many times it's like tractor.
Yeah.
And we're on fairly okay speedish bikes. You know, like you say, easily break speed limit.
We're on bikes that can get you in trouble.
But
still,
you know what? We're on like 70, 80 horsepower. Then go to a 200. Then you go to like a 200 horsepower.
Yeah.
You know it's the bit that scares me. I think is more you haven't got that time. You know, if you're on a 600, that's kind of, I think, the good all rounder. But if you go into 1000, that speed that you're going to be going in a straight line is going to be insane. Again, I think I would personally probably get a bit carried away. Okay. I think I'll probably be a bit
Also, it's like it doesn't take a lot of effort to go quickly on one of that with that much power.
Yeah.
Like to you know, you're trying on the MT to like go quickly, like you know, you can ride at a nice pace on the road. You know you're going quick, you feel it, especially with it being a naked bike. You're getting battered by the wind. You've got 200 horsepower and a nice screen. I think it's one of them. You know, you a little bit, and you're already doing the speed limit.
So, as a counter to that, though, what about? I know you two are massive fans of these bikes, Super Dukes. 1290 Super Duke with all that power still, it's still going to encourage you to go quick.
Because they're still like, what, 180 horsepower in there?
Yeah, I don't know. You probably know more. What?
Yeah,
I saw a fact about 180 horsepower on a bike.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of nearly 1,000 horsepower of a car.
When you think about power to weight.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, 1,000 horsepower in a car just seems insane, you know. Yeah. Like, and then you're
when you put it into perspective,
you go buy a Super Duke for like $5,000. Do you know what I mean? You essentially got like, the Super Duke you wouldn't want to take on track. You know, for me, I want to. If I'm tracking, Super Duke for me is like a really good bike because it's a nice upright,
it's a
longer
big MT,
commuter bike. Yeah,
it's a bigger, better MT.
You know, yes, it's perfectly capable. I mean, the MT is far better, but you know, like if you look at like track bikes, like 1290 on track would be a monster. Do you know what I mean? It's like, especially on like a smaller, curvier track.
Yeah.
But there's so much torque and power in it. Like it's just.
So are you saying that they haven't got a? Are you saying they haven't got a place anywhere then? Too much for the road, too much for the track.
I was all
too
for
much for
one. You look into like people riding stuff like fantastic bike, but there's so much torque to the power as well in there. It's not like you just got a lot of, you know, like sports bike, you got to wring its neck a little bit more. You know, I've got a friend who's got one, and he says sitting on the A12, you're in fourth gear, doing 70 very comfortably. Yeah, and it's like, do you need that? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of swayed my... I don't know, I sound very boring, but you're just going to kill yourself on the 1290, aren't you? I will kill myself on the 1290.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not everyone would. You know, we probably
would. I'm not buying that bike and not pinning it at some point. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, especially if you're on the road all the time. Like,
I suppose that's it. It's literally just how much self-control you've got. And
take back everything I said. 1290 is just elite. Like, you know, a perfect bike for the road. Like,
so when you get one.
I'm going to cut all this bit where you said that they're any good. I'm just going to keep the bit where you said they're crap.
Yeah. Nah, 1290 is too much for me, I think.
Owen?
Thoughts on that opinion?
Yeah, 1290.
Absolutely love them.
The thing we're talking
about.
I
will kill myself.
Yeah. You've been present for like the last entire hour. I don't entirely disagree, but I mean, I would still own one. Yeah. Like, you know,
I think it's like any bike is too much for the road, really. Unless you're a 125, maybe a 250, something like that, but maybe your 400 commuter bikes and stuff. I think anything past that is too much anyway.
You have that weird jump, don't you? If you go from like a 600 to like 1,000, it's kind of hard to buy like a sensible jump in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, again, if we're talking sport bikes, definitely.
Yeah, like, because, you know, for me, like, you know, say you're on an R6 or an MT-07, like, for us, say, like, Super Duke would be the next jump for us. I think Super Duke's too much, but I want more.
Get a Corsa. I think a Corsa is a good step up from an MT.
It's true. Yeah.
To be fair,
like Robin,
you do see them in Mackies a lot. And, you know.
The MT is just a Corsa of the two-wheel world.
It is.
It 100% is.
Yeah, nothing wrong with.
So what's the verdict then? The general verdict: 1000cc sport bike, super sport. Your RSV4s, your Panigales, your stuff like that. Too much?
I think too much.
Yeah,
too much. I think
it is.
If you're wanting to ride fast, it's too much.
If you haven't got the self-control.
Yeah.
Because there's some people I'm sure are perfectly happy just pootering around on a bike like that, and it's purely just because that's been their poster bike for however many years. Always wanted one, or it's the most flashy thing that they can get. It's, you know, whatever. Everyone has their own reasons.
We all like nice things.
We all like nice things. Well,
but if
I've never had one. So
but I think if you're buying it to ride fast, say if you're buying a 1000 to ride fast, or like buying a Super Sports to ride fast, I think it's too much.
Because I think you've got to have that self-control.
Yeah. And it's just a wasted bike at that point. You're never going to use that bike to its full potential if you're trying to be sensible. But also, if you're not sensible, I think you'll kill yourself.
Yeah, can't argue with that. I think we're all over it.
Still buy one, though. Absolutely still buy one. Like, if I had the money, I'd absolutely have one. But
And on that very not controversial, counter-product... No, still not the right word. You know what I mean. We can't agree with ourselves.
Can't speak words.
Can't do word in English.
No.
I think that's been a pretty good pod, Jake. You enjoyed your first one?
Yeah. Hopefully it was all right.
Don't sound too sure.
Yeah. First podcast, you're a bit stiff. I feel like
I'm not putting it out. No one's going to hear
it. Fair. Yeah, I don't blame you.
No one is anyway. I
do. No, probably delete it.
I'd like to do some more. Just bear with me. I think I'm just feel a bit stiff.
Oh, you enjoyed it that much?
We'll sort that out later, though.
Right, looking at it too.
Thank you very much for listening, for the few people that did, and we'll see you on the next one.
Love you.
Catch you on the next one.
Ciao, Bella.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Ciao for now. Ciao, ciao.
Cut.